All right, this is True Patriot '09, yet another gun review. I just want to go ahead and tell you briefly that this is probably one of my absolute most favorite firearms, and I don't even know if that makes sense, but this is one of the absolute best shooting firearms that I have ever owned in my life. This is the Ruger Precision Rifle, RPR. It's in 308. And I've put the muzzle brake on the end. I've got a Redfield Battle Zone optic on top. I've got, of course, my thin blue line skull there, the Punisher skull on it. Got the Voodoo sling. I've also got the Black Hawk pivoting bipod, which is actually a really good bipod. They're about $50. As you can see, there's a swivel on it right here. Just like lets the gun go back and forth. It's got super duper smooth bolt. The trigger on it is adjustable. Samson 4N, it takes AR-15 parts, and let me tell you, I had some really good video, and I ended up losing space on my phone and my SD card, so I had to delete some of those videos that I had at my police range where I was shooting, but my daughter and my wife are more important than this gun, and I needed more space for my daughter, and I just haven't went out and gotten a new SD card. I've downloaded all my pictures on a computer, but anyway, back to the gun review. This gun I have shot out to round about 410 yards is the farthest I have shot it yet, and at that yardage I dial the scope in and it's hitting a steel plate. I am going to be taking this out maybe this weekend. I think maybe one of our snipers is wanting to go shooting this weekend, and the funny thing is, to show you how popular this gun is, I let one of our snipers shoot this firearm, and our department was getting ready to get, I think it was 4 designated marksman rifles, the Remington 700 LTRs, which are really nice, and they were going to get 2 of the RPRs, or the Ruger Precision Rifles, for our 2 SWAT snipers. But this firearm has got to be the smoothest firearm. Trigger-wise, it's a little heavy, I'm not going to lie. It definitely is heavy, but everything on it is adjustable. If you look at the buttstock, everything on this is adjustable. The cheek weld is adjustable. Getting your... I just lost all train of thought, but anyway, the whole buttstock is adjustable. It's got quick release here, okay? And there again, this is AR-15 compatible, so you could actually take these particular parts off, the cheek weld and the buttstock here. You can actually take these off and replace that with something that is compatible with an AR-15. This also is collapsible. The buttstock is. It's a button over here, and as you can see, I'm not going to collapse all the way down, but it collapses. One of the reasons that it collapses is when you collapse this in, you take the bolt out. I'm not going to take the bolt out in this review, but I will tell you that it's very easy to take the bolt out. The bolt, as you can see, doesn't sit above the buttstock. It's in line. There's no spring in the buffer tube, but it is in line with the buffer tube. I ended up putting a Magpul Grip on this. I like the compartment in the bottom, plus I like the way the Magpul Grip feels. Also, when you initially get this rifle, if you're able to find one, and if you do get one, go ahead and get a bore snake. Keep that in the pistol grip there, in the Magpul Grip. And the reason I say that is they say that for every 5 rounds that you shoot, some people say 3, some even say 1, but for every couple of rounds that you shoot, what you're supposed to do as a break-in period for it is actually take the bore snake through the barrel and clean everything out. As you can see, the Samson rail made in the USA if it will come in focus, but it is made in the USA. Really nice rail. It's really slim, really slender. It's a nice rail. It's got key mod options throughout the entire fore end of it. They're getting the Black Hawk Bipod. It's just an unbelievable firearm. I can honestly say that I have never shot a firearm that is as smooth as this one is. The recoil isn't bad either. You would think that a 308 recoil may be a little bit bad, but I think it's where the bolt is actually in line with the buffer tube. It reduces the recoil, and it just makes for a really smooth shooting firearm. There are so many things I could say about it, but I'm one of those, when I watch a YouTube video, I want it to be short, sweet, and to the point. Quick overview. I put the muzzle brake on the end. It does come with a threaded barrel, just in case you have a can you want to put on there. It's got the Samson fore end, made in the USA. It's key mod. Black Hawk pivoting bipod, really good bipod. It's, I'm going to compare it to a Harris bipod. The Redfield Battle Zone scope, really awesome. I switched out the grip for a Magpul, and the buttstock is completely adjustable. The tools to adjust the trigger and to take the actual bolt carrier assembly apart is actually all integrated within the bolt. Excuse me. You can see back here, all this right here is basically just a plastic sleeve that covers up the Allen wrench and things to adjust the bolt with. But there again, for the money, you absolutely cannot beat this firearm. There again, heard stories of guys going to shooting competitions, buying this gun stock, shooting it for a couple of days, going to a competition and actually winning or coming in the top 5 out of, multiple people shooting and shooting the 260 Remington, which is a big which is a firearm or a caliber that is used a lot in competition shooting, but this gun held right there with them. I know it comes in 243, it comes in 6.5 Grendel, it comes in 308. There again, full view, awesome firearm. If you have the money and you want to get one of these and you can find it, you need to get it, because you're not going to find something that shoots as nice as this. As I always say, thank a first responder, thank a veteran, pray for their families, pray for them, and let's pray for this country, because this country needs God, and we need God bad to get this country back to where it needs to be. So this is True Patriot 09. Thank you all for watching. Have a blessed and wonderful day, and God bless you and your family. Thank you.